to my parents on the beach. They are going to be very unhappy. That's when I make a very smart decision. I reach up and place the coin on the counter and take the newspaper myself. "Here it is," I yell, waving the newspaper. When I'm with my parents, I do have a voice. Papa happily takes it, but then asks, "Where's the change?" "The man didn't give me any," I whimper, which is actually the truth. This story does not end well. The three of us, me, Papa, and Mama, head to the newsstand, where the man says he didn't see any money and tells us to pay for the newspaper I took. It's a lie, but Papa pays anyway because he doesn't like to argue. 2. Bye-bye school. The next day, Mama tells me she wants to have a talk with me. Oy vey, she wants to talk about the newspaper again, I think, annoyed. But it's not that. Mama makes me sit down and tells me in a very serious tone of voice, "You won't be able to go back to school this year." Why is she making such a sad face? I'm so happy. I can go right ahead talking in my beep, beep, beep voice, and there won't be anyone around to get angry. But I'm afraid this will upset my mama, so I ask, "Why can't I go anymore?" "Mussolini doesn't want Jewish children in Italian schools," she says. That's silly. Who would ever believe something so ridiculous? I know perfectly well that being Jewish means 1. Going to synagogue some Saturdays. Every Saturday would be too much. 2. Lighting 2 candles on Friday evenings, but Mama takes care of that. And 1 each night for Hanukkah, which also means getting gifts. 3. Fasting for a day once a year. That is, eating nothing. But this doesn't apply to children. 4. Not eating bread for 8 days at Passover. Only a special, flat, hard kind of bread called matzah. But once, when I was at my friend's house, I forgot about it and devoured a roll with butter and jam. And there's another thing I know, too. Mussolini is our leader. He is in charge of everybody. And in class, in the songs and poems that we recite all together, we call him Duce, Duce. So why would our leader even care if certain Jewish children, only certain ones, are not doing very well in school just because they are extra shy? I really think Mama is confused, so I run to Papa. I explain all these things I've been thinking about, but he doesn't smile at all. Actually, his face is even more serious than Mama's. "Remember when you broke the blue glass vase and then said it was your sister Vera who'd knocked it over?" What does that vase have to do with this? Now I sit up straight in my chair and turn red. I was sure he'd believed me that day. "You behaved that way," Papa continues very calmly, "because your sister was small and still couldn't speak very well, so she couldn't defend herself, and because you knew that we would never have been angry with her." Help! This is all I need after what happened with the newspaper. But luckily, it seems Papa isn't planning to scold me. "I want you to understand that sometimes blaming someone else is also a way of keeping people quiet. For example, are there some things that don't work very well in a country? Sure. So the leaders of the country find people who are different from them, maybe because they believe in another religion. And they say, it's their fault. They're our enemies. People believe them, and they're even happy because then they know who to be angry with." I stay quiet for a long time. Papa's words are hard to understand. I need to think them over. Then I say to him, "Are you saying that Mussolini is doing this with the Jews?" Papa nods. That's when I shout, "That's a horrible thing to do. I'll never chant Duce, Duce again." I am sure Papa will like my answer. But he doesn't. He even